It all began 15 years ago, when I met Jacqueline at the UNAM School of Medicine. We fell in love quickly, and soon after, we were married. Her father, may he rest in peace, gifted us a small plot of land in Tepoztlán as a wedding present. That's where we built our dream home, a fusion of Asian architecture and Mexican soul. Wide open spaces, elegant arches, and every corner decorated with patriotic touches, just the way Jacqueline loved it. We threw a party to celebrate the house's completion. Friends, laughter, food, drinks, it was perfect. Until the guests left. That night, the silence of the house was broken by strange noises. Not the creaks of settling wood or distant traffic. These were different, unnatural. My wife, deeply religious, began praying. I wasn't one to believe in such things, but her fear was real. One day, while I was working across the city, Jacqueline stayed home alone. When I returned, she was furious. Near the basement door, she had found a pair of large, muddy boots, like the kind miners wear. I used boots like that for excavation work, but these weren't mine. I told her they might belong to Salomon, one of my workers, but even his boots didn't match. These were older, worn, wrong. She threw them away. Weeks passed. The noises grew louder. I tried to ignore them. Jacqueline prayed harder. Then came the night of my nephew's baptism. I had a splitting headache and couldn't enjoy the celebration. We returned home late. Exhausted, we collapsed into bed. That's when I heard it. The staircase. It's made of Chinese wood, and when someone climbs it, it groans. But we were alone. Or so I thought. I had recently acquired a pistol for protection, through unofficial means. I kept it hidden, just in case. The creaking stopped. Then came the pounding on our bedroom door. Violent, urgent. My wife begged me not to open it, but I did. I saw a figure sprinting down the stairs. I fired. Once. Twice. The third shot hit. The body tumbled down the steps. I screamed for the police. Turned on the lights. Rushed down. No one was there. Only the boots. The same ones Jacqueline had thrown away. But now, they were soaked in blood. She called a priest. He burned the boots. For a while, things calmed down. We were expecting a child. To help Jacqueline during her pregnancy, we invited her uncle to stay with us. He was disabled from a work accident and spent most of his time resting. Months passed quietly. Then one evening, I returned home with Salomon and another worker. The house was dark, except for the glow of the TV room. Inside, her uncle lay lifeless, fallen from his chair. I panicked, searched for Jacqueline, found her in the dining room, curled in a corner, sobbing. She was sitting in a pool of blood. I feared the worst, but she was alive. She had lost the baby. The uncle had died of a heart attack. Jacqueline was taken to intensive care. She didn't speak, didn't respond. Weeks passed before she showed signs of recovery, but she was never the same. I took her to psychiatrists, hypnotists, anyone who might help. Sometimes she was calm. Other times she'd scream during hypnosis, warning me, "He's still there, he's coming for us." She never said who. Eventually she was admitted to a psychiatric hospital in Guadalajara. I visit her monthly. She doesn't recognize me, thinks I'm someone she imagined. The house? I never went back. The day after everything happened, I returned briefly. Opened the door. The boots were there, waiting. I've tried to sell the house through third parties. One tenant lasted a month. Said the house felt cold, unwelcoming, not haunted, just wrong. So if anyone out there has experienced something similar or wants to investigate, the doors are open. But I won't be there.